Have you ever thought about how useless a navigation system is if you don't know where you're going? My name is Amir Afsar. I'm a California licensed attorney, and on this episode of Unbillable, we're going to talk to you about reverse engineering because if you don't know where you're going in the car or in life, you're never going to get there. As the Unbillable camera came through the door, we successfully resolved one of our cases. We were able to negotiate to a conclusion using reverse engineering. I know, easy, I'm no engineer, that's for sure. And I know you're probably not an engineer either, but you can still use reverse engineering to figure out solutions to your problems. See, like if you know where you want to go, you type it into your navigation system and it takes you there. But if you don't know where you want to go, the navigation system provides you zero assistance. It becomes a totally useless device. So the same thing can be said in many ways when it comes to me as an attorney. I need to know what you want in order to get you there. I need to know where you want to go with the dispute in order to kind of get you to that point. And that same thing, whether you're a lawyer or not, because I know we're not all engineers, we're not all lawyers, it can really be done for everything. It's almost become cliche how much people talk about reverse engineering, yet people don't take it seriously enough. In order for me to get to the position I'm at today, a California licensed attorney, I had to know about the LSAT. I had to know about what classes necessary to graduate. I had to know how to apply to law schools. I had to know how to do well in law school. I had to take the bar exam. Right? All of those things were stepping stones that it took to become a lawyer. But if I didn't know I was going to be, or that I wanted to be an attorney, I never would have been able to roadmap that path. You have to reverse engineer your dream. Is the only way to make that dream a reality. This is a fact anywhere. If you're from California, New York, or anywhere in between, you know what I'm talking about. Doctors, lawyers, restaurant owners, realtors, contractors, they know what I'm talking about. I used to be confused on who I wanted to be, and confused on how I would get there. So I had to realize I was lost. I thought if you set goals and worked on those goals, success would follow. But what I realized is goals with no final destination are just another way to stay busy without being productive. I was lost. We set a goal to find success, but it often doesn't work like that. Sometimes you reach a goal and it's meaningless when you get there. Some of you are lost, setting goals with no long-term vision in mind, no destination in mind. But I want you to join me. Join me in reverse engineering your future, in setting your destination and then working hard to get there. Many of you, however, don't know the destination. It's hard to know the destination. Afsar, it was easy for you, they say. You had a better surrounding, they say. Afsar, you knew you wanted to be a lawyer. In order for you to get where you want to go, to be who you want to be, to live the life you want to live, you need to reverse engineer the end goal. You need to admit you don't know your end goal so you can look inside and find it. So you can use introspection, experience, passion, and desire to find it. Admit it. You have never even looked, but you say you don't know where it is. Be honest. You're lost. You say one day it will all work out, but will it? The young Amir Afsar, he couldn't tell you this. The all-black hair Amir Afsar had to see he was lost. He had to melt down, drop out of university. He had to hit his breaking point. Only then did I look inside, deep inside. My goals had to be destroyed. A long-term plan needed to be adopted. If I failed, the goals could be set again. If my long-term plan didn't work, I could always fall back on those goals again. There is time. You have time. I promise you. But time is not unlimited. You have to start now, right now. Who do you want to be? Why do you want to be that? How can you make it happen? And don't tell me you don't know. If someone else could be it, dream it, or make it happen, so can you. If Robert Shapiro, Tom Girardi, and Erwin Chemerinsky could become lawyers, so could I. I dropped out of school. I couldn't work for a diploma I wouldn't respect. You know how hard it was to drop out? Once I dropped out, I knew I was either going to fail or I was going to turn everything around. And that is what made it so scary. High school diploma in hand and still facing 4 years of college plus law school, not to mention the LSAT or bar exam. And while I was scared to do it, I was even more scared not to do it. The mountain before me appeared ominous, but the road to the mountain was treacherous already. I had already done so much. The classes, the studying, the SAT. If the work behind me was so hard, yet I was capable of doing that, then what could stop me from continuing to do it? From reaching any long-term plan I could dream of? You don't need anyone else. The answers are within you. Promise me one thing. Reverse engineer yourself, the person you are, the goals you have set. Without reverse engineering the end result, they won't take you anywhere. What got you stuck will not unstick you. So take my word. Look inside. Dig deep. Real deep. Find what you truly want from this life. Let that eat at you. Get strong, then plan. Use goals as steps and rise. Know where you are going and work like hell to get there.